One of the very first tasks of a quantity surveyor is to either help the client set a budget or to verify that the budget allocated is sufficient to meet the project brief. The quantity surveyor will do this by producing an order of cost estimate, which is effectively sets an authorised budget by providing the client with a cost limit. This exercise is usually undertaken during REBA stage 0 and 1 and will be based on the project brief, any existing information, and where an architect has been engaged, feasibilities or options appraisals. Depending on the information available, the quantity surveyor will determine the cost limit by estimating the works cost estimate using one of the following methods. Floor area method, which is the measure of the gross internal area of the building, and this is multiplied by a considered rate per square metre. Functional unit method, which estimates the cost based on its function, i.e. per bed space, per house type, for example. And then lastly, the elemental method, which estimates the cost based on the elements that comprise the building, which are broken down and assigned references and cost codes. Once the quantity surveyor has worked out the building works estimate by adopting one of the three methods mentioned, they will then make an assessment on any facilitating works, which are effectively enabling works, for example, service diversions, demolitions, removal of contamination, etc. In addition to this, the QS will work out the extent of the external works required, any preliminaries needed, and the percentage estimate for the main contractor's overhead and profit to establish the works cost estimate. To complete the order of cost estimate, the quantity surveyor will also consider the following matters: project and professional fees, which at this stage will be determined by a percentage on the works cost estimate, other development or project costs such as oversailing licences, planning fees and planning contributions, section 106s and the likes, and risk allowances allocated to design, construction and employers' risk. Tender and construction inflation, especially where the project is large and expected to run over a long period of time.